Greetings and salutations, how's everybody doing? So, I'm back to talk about more episodes of Battlestar Galactica. In this case, the television, the special episode, which is called Battlestar Galactica, Razor. Basically what this episode did was it was a, in a way, like, almost like a prequel in between seasons 2 and 3. So we had characters, that were part of the Pegasus crew return to tell a story that is geared around them before they end up meeting the Galactica crew. I'll be honest, it's been a while since I've, looked back at season 2 for the show, and it kind of reminded me a little bit in that, yeah, I guess I haven't really thought about, I never realized that, the Pegasus crew, yes, they have their own goals that they're trying to do, because, yes, they are also in a war for the balance of the fate of humanity against the Cylons. However, at the same time, I'm going to be honest in the fact that it seems like, instead of being a face of hey, we'll be there for you, Now, if we want something, they will take it, because at one point, they are going to another ship and basically saying, hey, we need this, and if you don't help us, we will take it. They even have people lined up that they're willing to, execute, which is kind of saying, woof. And it, honestly, looking back, it makes you think, oh, so this is how, the idea of, how dark the Pegasus crew is compared to the Galactica crew, because the Pegasus crews, they are basically polar opposites of the Galactica crew in that they will go to any extremes to get the answers or to any objective that they're willing to get. One thing that I did like is I like the fact that we have the look of the Cylons, because part of this episode is a prequel, or they kind of remind me of the classic, or basically they're just almost a shiny version of the classic Cylon look. So that's honestly pretty cool. And I'll be honest, there are some goofy moments to this special. At least I think so. There's a sequence when a young Adama, he is falling out of the sky, and then a Cylon is chasing after him, a flying chase in. I'm sorry, I thought it was I know someone's gonna say, ha, what? I thought it was kind of silly, the way it was just, chasing after, it's swimming in the air and all that. I thought it was kind of silly. Because, when you're having to do, I don't know, I thought it was kind of silly. But, I'd also, say someone would, you never really, yeah, there were moments in season 2 when we had the the Pegasus crew, in the fact that they will, the ways they were trying to get answers about, say, the Cylons, whether it was assault others to get the answers from their victims. And at one point, say when Kane's XO isn't willing to comply, and I just thought, holy shit.
Colonel Fisk. Colonel Fisk!
And, yeah, it's like you can realize, like, say, hey, Helena Kane was not like a character that you would really want to mess with. At the same time, I'm kind of glad that these, like, the character of Kendra, was basically just, like, say, she was, like, a character that was trying to, in a way, help push forward the legacy of Kane's legacy, in a way. In which, at least I think of it like this. Kane's legacy was like a sense of power, and anything that could be done, grab it kind of deal. So apparently this episode was got nominated to in the 2008 Hugo Awards for Best Dramatic Presentation, but it ended up losing to an episode of Doctor Who. And you know which episode it was? It's an episode that I have had to talk about repeatedly.
Oh God! It's locked! Sammy! Sammy!
Blink. It was Blink. It also received 2 Creative Arts Primetime Emmy nominations for cinematography and its sound mixing. Yeah, its sound mixing was pretty good, I thought, for this episode. It did win a VS Awards, Outstanding Visual Effects and Broadcast Miniseries, Movie or Special. So yeah, it did pretty good. But what are your thoughts on this this one? Have you seen it? Have you not? What's your thoughts in comments down below? Let me know. As always, I'll see you next time.